Let's move on and touch base then with Krishna Maggo, who is the founder at Altitude, as they have raised an undisclosed sum from some top leaders like Good Glamm, Wipro, Robinhood. They're an alternative investment platform. So, Krishna, with the funds that you have raised recently, tell us a little bit more about where this is going to be utilized.
We at Altitude are very excited to announce the closure of a pre-seed round of $500,000. The round saw participation from over 50 plus finance leaders, founders, and operators from various prominent institutions like US Bank, Standard Chartered, Robinhood from the US, Good Glamm Group, and Swiggy, among various others. So the funds that we have raised will brings us one step closer to launch of our flagship investment product on national stock exchange in the coming weeks. The funds are being utilized for the purpose of technological advancement and developing robust investment instruments.
So, what are some of the different products that are there in the alternative investment structure?
The first investment instrument that we're looking forward to launch is called Altitude Prism. Altitude Prism is a multi-asset structured investment opportunity which is designed to diversify your money across 12 plus alternative asset class. Think of it as a mutual fund, but for alternatives. Some of the underlying asset categories include real estate, private credit, private equity, agronomy, movie financing, along with many others. So, in the dynamic financial environment where the investment preferences have been changing actively, with Altitude Prism, we aim to bring an investment instrument to the market which provides you stability similar to fixed deposit and returns that outperform public market index. Altitude Prism looks forward to provide an annual yield of 18%, and the money invested is completely secured against physical collateral.
Now, there's also Altitude Prism, and you aim to list that on the NSE. So, what is the approval status of that? How are things stacking up in terms of your timeline?
Yeah, so we are currently in the process of obtaining regulatory approvals from from SEBI and NSE. Our team is diligently working with regulatory bodies to ensure compliance with all the norms and the prerequisite regulations. We look forward to making the debut on the exchange by mid of November or maybe before that. And Altitude Prism has already generated a strong interest from various family office and corporate investors participating in it. And soon, along with our NSE listing, we look forward to opening up the doors for public market investors. So we shall keep the community posted on the listing.
And what's the long-term business outlook?
Sure. So keeping in mind the alternative growth rate, alternative investment interest that is in the country right now, we look forward to getting the validating our idea behind Altitude very fast. We first of all we look forward to establish ourselves as a trusted brand known for providing high yield investment opportunities, which are also accessible not just to the top 1% but to the mass affluent, keeping in mind the strong interest that we're getting not just from the public market investors but also from family offices, banks, and institutions like NBFCs. We're damn sure about touching the mark of 100 crore in AUM, and by end of 2024, along with building up community of 10,000 regular investors participating in our instrument. Throughout this journey, we look forward to establish some meaningful partnership, which we have already done to some extent with institutions like banks, fellow fintechs, to increase the reach of our investment instrument and expedite the adoption of alternatives via Altitude.
Right. Thanks so much then for joining in on the show.